Now to our other top story tonight. The Renton police chief is demanding answers after the 19-year-old accused of murdering a handyman was given a $50,000 bail and released from jail just 27 hours later. Part of that attack was caught on Ring camera. It shows 19-year-old Jimerson hit 65-year-old Michael Gray twice from behind with a broom handle. After that, Gray follows Jimerson back into the apartment. Once inside, detectives say Jimerson stabbed Gray to death with a large butcher knife.
Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling talked to Renton police. Now, Jennifer, what is the police chief saying about the judge who set Jimerson's bail?
Well, he's personally reached out to the judge to try to understand her reasoning behind the decisions, that she made of giving him a much lower bail amount. Prosecutors initially wanted $2 million bail, but instead he was given around $50,000 and was able to get out, as you said, just hours later.
It's just better for the community that we have this individual in custody.
Police say this newly released video shows Jimerson hitting Michael Gray twice on the back of the head with a wooden stick before the 65-year-old was stabbed and killed inside an apartment.
Our detectives do not believe this was a case of self-defense.
Despite the prosecutor's request for $2 million bail, Judge Michelle Gelson set it at $50,000. Because only 10% is required in Washington, Jimerson was able to put up as little as $5,000 and was released 27 hours later. He was set free with no electronic home monitoring.
Chief John Schultz and the Renton Police Department are very disappointed in that decision.
The chief went so far as to issue a formal statement saying the suspect's violent actions warrant detention and our community deserves to be protected from a suspect who commits these types of violent acts. The King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office will formally ask the courts again Thursday to increase the amount, arguing the recently acquired Ring doorbell video supports the argument, saying specifically it captured the victim walking out of the apartment with his back turned to the defendant, who appeared to still be inside the home. Next, the defendant is seen quickly attacking and striking the victim. He ran back into the apartment, and then the victim followed.
They both enter back into the residence, and within literally seconds is when the stabbing has occurred.
The knife was later found in a sink and appeared to have been cleaned. The prosecutor went on to say although the defendant committed a gratuitously violent crime, inexplicably bail was set at only $50,000 on the basis of a lack of criminal history and ties to the community. The police chief also personally reached out to Judge Gelson about the decision and is waiting to hear back.
This was a violent homicide that occurred in our city limits, and we feel that a murder suspect should have some accountability.
And prosecutors will be back in court tomorrow morning to formally ask for that higher bail amount. Meantime, the arraignment for Jimerson is scheduled for October 16th. Reporting live in Renton, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.